Hello, good morning guys. Here Crypto Milad with a new episode of Bitcoin charts. We're gonna analyze Bitcoin. We're gonna see if Bitcoin is doing good or not good. You guys already know it a little bit. We had some issues in the Middle East what bring the price a little bit down. It can be people say that it can be the reason, but to be honest, we were also in a place that you could expect a pullback. You saw it already, that we could get a pullback. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin charts, guys. Let's take a look what's happening in the Bitcoin. We always begin with the weekly chart. The Bitcoin is now at 61,850. So let's first take a look in the weekly, what we always do, guys. The weekly chart. Like, even if the issue of the Middle East was not in the game, guys, I told you this point was a point that the bears are gonna defend the territorium. This was a point. This is a long downward sloping channel. What the bulls like to break now 7 months, but the bulls keep standing here with their troops and they pushing each time the price down. Look what happened here, guys. In March, the price went until this point, until this line. It went down to this line. It went up here at 3 June. It ticked it, or even 20 May, 3 June, both. It went down again to this line. A little wick down, but to this line at the close. Above this line at the close. At end July, 29 July, we tried it again. Again, it fell. It went down. It went down, a big wick down at 12 August, and you see it pushed up again. This you can count it like a half try. It even didn't reach the line, the upper resistance line. It didn't reach it, so it went down again until almost this line. That's maybe a couple hundred difference, but almost it touched this line, the support line, what's from the downward sloping channel, what now it's going on for 6-7 months, which you guys know who are in the Bitcoin. And then the last week we tried it again, and in this point where everybody was super bullish and they thought we're gonna break it in one point, and the beginning of the Q4 will make firework and we go to 100k, or I heard even people say 200k or 300k. I was very cautious at this point, guys. For a realistic view, I'm very realistic in the market. This was a point of resistance from the bears, and I know all these big guys that shorted here, they short here. Also, the chance is big. Like, we talk about chance of probability, guys. Like, it's always a chance that we break in one time and we go to 1 million. The chance is there, but what is the chance? The chance is quite little, quite small. So that's maybe 1%. For 1%, we don't gonna take the risk. It's not a casino, guys. This is for long term. Trading is for long term gaining money, make our portfolio bigger, make our assets grow, and you do it like with a realistic view. We are not daydreamers in this channel, guys. We are realistic and we look at the point. I told you guys, when we break this upper line, downward sloping channel, when we break this line, when we close above it, so not a little wick or a big wick, a close above it, 1 weekly close or 1 4-day close or 3 daily closes, I will be all in Bitcoin, because that's the moment you should go inside. Otherwise, why you are in the market? Like, that's the moment where all the things point to upside, and then I gonna be in Bitcoin. I don't gonna let it go. because the chance of probability is when we have a couple close above this line that we just go to the 100k. That's the biggest chance. And if it's not happening, if it's like a real rocket what goes up and it lands again inside the zone, that's a moment, okay, you take a little loss, you put your stop loss, you don't take too much risk, but the chance is small. So you have sometimes a little loss, but don't make it too big. Don't fall from a big high, you know. Then you break all your legs, or you don't even survive it. If you have little losses, then you can always make bigger wins, bigger profits. So in the end, in the long term, you make money. Like the most important is that you win more than you lose. Like nobody wins always, but you should win more in amount than you lose. Otherwise, while you're in the market, then better go play some golf or do something else with your money. Go to the cinema with it, because like if you don't make money in the long term, then you do something wrong. Then you should change your system. It's like same with life. Like if your life it's not good, if your life is not happy, if your life is not successful, what you should do? Should you go in the same way? No, because that was not the way. Otherwise, you will already be somebody or something what you will be, what you want to be. And the only way to change that is learn. And when you learn, change the way how you did it before. Don't do the same. Change your structure, change your way of thinking, and that's the way to reach success. But okay, enough about the crypto talks. Let's go take a look at the weekly. The weekly went down yesterday, guys. What I talk, there is support at 60k, and it went until 60k 200. There for me there was support. Like I told you guys, when we lose 63, we go to 60k, because there was no support anymore in between. So the chance was big that we go to 60k, and we went to 60k. And for now, we are pushing up, the bulls pushing up from 60k, but the question is for how far we will push up. That's now the main question, because you see here, each time we tick the line, we went to this line. We tick this line, we went to this line. We tick this line, we went to this line. And it happened time after time. It happened 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And this is now a scenario what I don't want to, when I really don't want to say, you guys, but like a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, a lot of investors, they don't expect a pullback until 53 or even maybe 50. It's not not much spoken, but there is for me a realistic chance that can happen. Like for me, it's really 50-50 now. If it's go to this line, or we have support here and we push it up. That's also a big chance that this was the low at 6,200, and this was the chance to buy in. I personally buy it in here at 6,400. Because like sometimes it's the chance that like for $400 I don't gonna chase. I prefer to buy it for 400 more than the chance that everybody wanna buy it at 60 and it doesn't reach 60. And what you miss then? 400 bucks, that's nothing, guys, on the price of 60,000. So that's in percentage way, that's nothing. You should sometimes think in percentage ways. How big is the probability? Like here, it was for me a clear short. Why? Because if it goes up, you buy it for a little bit more, for 1k, 2k more. But if it goes down, you have so much more gains. So for me, it's a clear decision to short here. It was not a difficult decision to short here. Like with my 10 years experience, this was a short for me. It was absolutely not a buy. What some people buy here and that was very bullish. For me, it was just ridiculous to buy here. It's just not for me personally. It's not a smart decision. It's just a decision what somebody will make with not so much experience in the market. Sorry guys, a sip of the coffee. So let's see if this holds. If not, we can reach lower prices, guys. Maybe 53 or maybe 50. The MACD, let's say it looks still good. The CMF, it looks good on the weekly chart. The RSI, it looks a little bit less because we are now almost breaking this yellow line. What's not good. We should stay above the yellow line. We stay above the yellow line if this low 60,200 will keep the low. So if we bounce from here, then the RSI will be fine. We go to the 4 days, guys. The 4 days, guys. The 4 days. I told you we need 2 or 3 candles above, closest above this line to go long. Here. Now, let's see if this holds. Let's see if this price range of 60,000 holds and we push up, because from now we pushed up 1,500 from the low, because the low was 60,200 and we are now at 61,750. So let's see how far the bulls can bring it up, and let's see what happens after. If it doesn't hold and it goes lower, like I said, we can easily reach 53,600. That's a good buy for me, and if we don't keep that, then 50k, it's perfect buy for me. It's really a perfect buy for me, 50k, because from there I really see it go up, because then maybe time wise we are then in end October, and begin November and December will be the pumping months, and maybe October will be a red month, because the Q4 have 3 months. Mostly October, it's not a bad month, but November and December in the history were better months than October. So let's see, guys. And to be honest, the crowd was very bullish. They were very bullish about this first October. Everybody was very bullish because they expect directly the Q4 going sky high. But like I told you guys, when everybody thinks too bullish, you should be very cautious, because you should always be in the opposite side of the main talks in the market, because this prices is all based on people's thoughts, people's decisions. Like the price one person can change the price. That's why you can never know 100% where a price will go, because to know that you need to read all minds, what they want to do, the decisions what they want to make, and that's realistically it's not possible, guys. You cannot go inside people's brains and see what they want to decide. If some big will dump tomorrow, for example, the price will go down. You cannot stop these things, and everybody can scream for 100k, but if some big will drop, will sell all his Bitcoin, then Bitcoin has a problem. So you should always just make a plan and look the charts, have a good stop loss, have a good plan, and then you are prepared for every situation. And like I say, guys, trading is same in life. Like you should always have a good plan and think a little bit ahead. The MACD is good. It's still the green line is still above the red line. The CMF is good. Like it's going a little bit down, but that's normal because the price also goes down. The RSI, it should hold here. Like if it's hold here, then it doesn't pass the yellow line, and that's great. The 1 day charts, guys. The 1 day from here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can push up from here. If you push up from here, this MACD line, what's crossed, what's not a good sign, will be very short cross, and it will directly go up, and that will be good. But if it's go down more, then we can expect a good pullback, guys. Maybe 53, 50k. It's not bad. Like if you play the market smart, it's not bad when it goes down. When you are prepared, like when you are now all in Bitcoin, of course you pray for higher prices, but praying for higher prices is not how you should trade, guys. You should trade with a plan, like I always say. The CMF is going down, it's not so good. The RSI, it's going down now a little upwards. So let's see if we can again come above this yellow line. Like, let's see how far the daily candle comes today, how more it comes above this. If it's like close above this yellow line of 62,500, it will be a good push up that we can have more chance to try again to break this line. And if it then after that break this 63,300 and we close above this, that's even better. Like if we close above this previous candle, the close of this candle, it will be great. That will be very bullish for Bitcoin. But if we close under it, it's a little bit more bearish, guys. So let's see which of the both will happen. The 4-hour chart, we try to find a bottom. We found the bottom here, a short-term bottom from 60,200, what we spoke before. Let's see if this now can push up. It's now a very important moment if this can push up, or like if we break, guys, if we come again down to 61k 250, like the half of this candle, and if we close under it, the chance is big that we go lower. We can come until 62,900, also 63, and then push it down again, because there are now three moving averages here. If we can push above all these moving averages and we come above 63,700 or 63,400, so 500, it will be a good sign, because that means the bulls get the control again and we push it up and the bears are not so strong anymore. But at this moment you should be a little cautious, guys, because you really don't know if it's gonna push up or not. Like it went to 60,200. Like, okay, we went now almost 1,500 up with the price. Like, it's okay. It's not such a weak bounce, but it's also not a strong bounce. A strong bounce have a better wick, like a longer wick, and the wick is not so long with the 4-hour chart. So let's see the MACD. Let's see if it crosses. If it will cross, it means like we passed all these lines and we go up again. The CMF is going a little bit up. That's good. And let's see if the RSI is also now going up. We should pass this line 43. It will be a good sign. And at last we go to the 1 hour, guys, to the short term. Like for me, 1 hour is the short term. Sometimes I traded a lot of times with the 1 minute charts. Long time I traded with it, but that's like short-term trades, guys. Like, it's good. It's a different way of trading. It's scalping, but like I prefer the longer terms, because you can just have a little bit relaxeder way of trading, and you can also make very good gains and less stress, less effort. The 1 hour, at least the green crossed the red at the MACD. The CMF, it's going up, but slowly. The RSI is above the line, and let's see if we can go more up. So critical zone to break. Like let's say it like this, okay, guys? If we break the 64k, it's super bullish with our hourly chart. If we break the 64 and we close above it, then I think we're gonna fast retest this area again from the 66k. If it doesn't happen, like for example, if we go to 64 and we push down again, then you can prepare for lower prices. I don't think this time the 60k will hold if we come again to this line. I think in this moment when we go up and we come again around 60k, then we can prepare ourselves for maybe 53k or maybe even 50k. It will not happen in 1 day or 2 days, but like time-wise, maybe in a couple weeks, a scenario like that can happen. But for now, let's see if we even can break this 20 EMA. It's at 62k. If we can break above this, it means we go to the next point. And if we cannot even break this, it means this bounce was super weak, and maybe we can even break it even again, the 60k in short term. If it cannot go up, we can break this 60k again, because yeah, it's not so far from the price from now. It's now 60k 600. So let's see what will happen, guys. Okay, guys, this was the chart. This was the Bitcoin chart from today. So in short, the conclusion is we should see if we can push it up from now. Close above 64k will be super bullish. If we cannot go more up than 62, it's not so good. If we like from 62 we go down again and we are around 60k, then be very cautious, because it's a big chance that we're gonna break 60k. And when we break 60k, people get a little bit panicked, because a lot of people, they expect 60k be the bottom now. And if that doesn't happen, the people get confused. And when people get confused, there comes panic. And guys, when there comes panic, the price can make weird jumps. But in this channel, we are always prepared and we make the good decisions. We never panic. We always have a plan. We know what we do. We know where our goal is. We know our main goal, and we will reach it. So guys, I wish you a great Wednesday. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask it. This week I'm gonna make a great video about the 5 top altcoins. What I think it will have a big gains this Q4. So subscribe at the channel if you like the video. Put a like to get a better algorithm. And see you soon, guys. Ciao. Crypto Milad from Marbella. Bye bye.